Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 season is on the air. Today's date is April 19th, 1999. We are at County Stadium for an interesting National League matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cardinals come into this game a record of 4-7. The Brewers a record of 506-6. They were still at County Stadium. They would move into Miller Park several years, I think, later. But they would be here, still at County Stadium here in late 1999. So we got a good matchup here. I think this is it's been a while since I played a game with the Brewers in the National League. Of course, the last time we did that was when the 2016 season. But here in 99, the Brewers pretty much fresh over here in the I think it was only their third year. What was it? I think their third or I think no, I'm sorry, 99, about the fifth or sixth year in the National League. And the Astros, of course, were still in the National League at this time. And everybody still says the Brewers should be the American League, and, of course, the Astros should be in the National League, and I still agree with that. But Major League Baseball had other ideas. So we should have a good matchup tonight here at County Stadium. Davo9 GLA is first to join us here at the stadium. The Cardinals historically won this game 6-2. They had 12 hits and an error. The Brewers had 7 hits and no errors. And we will see what happens tonight as these two teams go head to head. We got some pretty good players on the field, and I guess we should get ready to play, should we, for some Saturday night baseball? So thank you for joining us. Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers tonight is Jim Abbott, the one-handed wonder. He is not in the Hall of Fame as a regular player, but he actually is in the Hall of the Eternals. So he actually does have a kind of in the Hall of Fame in a way. And of course, what can you say about a guy that only had one hand and was able to play Major League Baseball? Not a good year, though, in 99, though. 2 wins, 8 losses, a 6.91 ERA. And he gets the call here for the Brewers tonight. We are at County Stadium. Neutral Park favors pretty much a neutral park. 187 home runs, minus 3 to strikeouts, and plus 1 to walks there in County Stadium that night at that time. So we'll see what County Stadium has tonight as Joel Turney and Art Shackle now join us here at County Stadium. So if everyone is set and ready to go, it is time to play some baseball here at County Stadium. And let's see what happens. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Cardinals will be left fielder Sean Dunston. He had a very good year in 99, one of his later years, too. 321 average, 5 homers, 41 RBIs in 99. We're going to use blue, white, and green dice. Brewers are the home team. Rare to have the Brewers in those colors, of course. We all pretty much know blue or powder blue and yellow are their main colors, but they had their logo changes and all that stuff. But it's okay. We're going to do it as it is. Let's play some baseball tonight, shall we? Abbott, 4-6 at the blank. Dunston, 1-5, base hit. He'll lead off with a single past second base. And Dunston will get a base hit, and he'll lead the game off. Infield goes to double play, and that will bring up the shortstop. Edgar Renteria, 275 average, 11 homers, 63 RBIs that year. Doug Hunt joins us here at County Stadium. Dunston had 10 stolen bases, and he gets the steal sign. 14 plus 2 is 16. Dave Nilsson plus 1 is a 17. He's going. 1 to 17, he is safe. And he is. Dunston will go ahead and steal second base. Stolen base for Dunston, takes off the double play, and he does get the steal sign to go to third, but he's going to let Renteria bat here. So Dunston stays at second. Abbott, 3-5, that's a blank. Renteria, 5-3, and it's a hard line drive to short. That's a 12. That's just going to be 1 out. Line out to short, but that is gloved by Mark Loretta, and that's going to be out number 1. Remember my house rule, odd numbers I'll roll for a possible double play on a line out. Even numbers I will not. 1 man down, and that will bring up this guy. First baseman, Mark McGwire, Hall of Famer. No. One of the greatest of all time? Yeah, I really don't care. 278 average, 65 bombs, 147 RBIs in 99. I don't know what much you can say about the guy, except the guy was an absolute, he was Godzilla. He was Godzilla. That's pretty much what you got to say. You know, I just... During the late 90s, Mark McGwire, everybody wanted to see Mark McGwire come up to juice to the gills. I maybe, but you know what? I don't care. It was fun to watch Mark McGwire hit home runs during that time, you know. And I kind of think Major League Baseball, I'm beginning to think that baseball has given all the steroid users a bum rap. I'm beginning to really think that. Strategy roll, but that's my opinion. Nothing on the 16. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 1-2. It's a blank. McGwire, 2-2. And it's a high fly ball to right. That's going to stay in the park there. That's going to be out number 2. Dunston, base runner 3, hit to right -0. Right fielder Burnitz is 0. A 1-3. Dunston will take third, and he will. It's deep enough. McGwire did hit it pretty to the deep part of County Stadium, and that's out number 2. And the next batter will be the right fielder. Hard to find him in a Reds. It's interesting not seeing him in a Reds uniform. Eric Davis. Eric the Red. 257 average, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. Only played about a third of the games for the Cardinals that year. And Eric Davis. And I'm okay. Yeah, thanks for agreeing me with their Davil 9. So Eric the Red at the plate. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Abbott has a 1-11 pickoff. He fires to the catcher. Catcher throws to third and got him. Picked him off, and the inning is over. That's going to be a pickoff of Sean Dunston at third base. Pickoff 1-11. He makes the catcher. The catcher throws to third, and he will get him, and that will retire the side. So Eric Davis is going to have to wait to bat next time. No runs and a hit as Abbott goes ahead and picks him off, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals tonight is Kent Bottenfield. I know a little about him. 18 wins, 7 losses, a 3.97 ERA. Not a bad pitcher at all. Pretty solid. Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman Fernando Vina, 266 average, a homer, 16 RBIs in 99. Only played about 37 games that year. Bottenfield, 3-1, strikeout 6. That's going to be high. Vina, 6-3, and he hits a grounder to second base. That will be handled there by Joe McEwing. And McEwing over to first for the out, 1 down. Next up, the center fielder, Marquise Grissom. I say one of the better leadoff hitters in baseball history. 267 average, 20 homers, 83 RBIs. Although he wasn't leading off here, but Grissom was a heck of a... Was anybody here have a problem if I say Grissom was solid? Bottenfield, 6'5", it's a blank. Grissom, 6'4", base hit. Hits one past short, and Grissom gets on base. That'll bring up the third baseman, Jeff Cirillo. What a year he had. 326 average, 15 homers, 88 RBIs. Infield a double play. Grissom, 24 steals. And no, he doesn't get the steal sign. Cirillo gets the hit and run. And that might not be a bad idea. The hit and run is on. Bottenfield, 6'5", it's a blank. Cirillo, 2-2, and that's a hard line drive right to short. That's going to be gloved, and when you call a hit and run on a line out, it's an automatic double play to first, and that will retire the side. All lineouts are double plays. That is an automatic, and he's going to get picked off on a hard line drive to short. No runs and a hit for the Brewers, and after 1, no score. Wow, call a hit and run on a line out, and that ends the inning right then and there. I don't have to roll for a double play. That's automatic. Top of the second, once again, leading off for the Cardinals will be Eric Davis, and he 257 average, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. Chuck Rawlings and Clee baseball fans joins us here at County Stadium. Abbott, 5-2, possible error. Davis, 1-3, fly ball right field. Going after that is Jeremy Burnitz. His error rating is a 3. That's a 5. He won't make an error. That's out number 1. He will not drop the ball out there. Next up is the third baseman, Fernando Tatis. Well, like I said before, you know you're getting old when you're playing a cards and dice baseball game with a player on the field and you're now watching real baseball and his son is actually playing. I'm so old. 298 average, 34 homers, 107 RBIs for Tatis. And his son, by the way, is better than him. And Tatis, but that is still a pretty good year. Abbott, 6-2, blank. Tatis, 1-4, fly ball center field. Grissom will get to that. And that is the second out. Here's the catcher, Eli Marrero, 192 average, 6 homers, 34 RBIs. Abbott with the deal, 1-6 against the righty, strikeout, and that will be high. No, I'm sorry, that's a 9. That was a 9. 12 minus 3 is a 9, and he got him. Called strike 3 on Marrero. The inning is over. First strikeout for Abbott. He had 37 of them in 99, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals, and we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Jeremy Burnitz. Is that one of the best baseball names ever? 270 average, 33 home runs, 103 RBIs, and 99. Nothing wrong with that. Bottenfield, 4-3, strikeout 5. Got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First strikeout for Bottenfield. He had 124 of them that year. And now the first baseman, Sean Berry, 228 average, 2 homers, 23 RBIs that year. For the College, Greg Luzinski, someone is in there, Harold Baines for a 2-run bomb. Bottenfield with the pitch. 2-1. That's a walk plus 10. Is that 19 going to get it? Barely. Ball 4. Berry becomes an 18 plus 1 is a 19, and he just walked him. Bottenfield didn't like the call, but that's what he's going to have. First walk by Bottenfield. He had 84 of them in 99. Here's the catcher, Dave Nilsson. Solid hitter. 309 average, 21 homers, 62 RBIs that season. Infield double play. Strategy roll for Berry. He stays put. Bottenfield. 2-3, strikeout, and got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Bottenfield, 2 away. And here comes the shortstop, Mark Loretta, 290 average, 5 homers, 67 RBIs. Boy, playing the 90s now. You know, now we're seeing players we really haven't seen on this channel ever. The last time we saw the 90s was my payoff pitch restart when I did when I continued from 1994. This is the first time we have seen anything in the 90s, all right, ever in a full replay. So that's what makes this season a little special. Strategy roll. And that is a 1, but Berry stays put. Bottenfield, 6-4. Pitcher result. That's a 14, and against the righty, that's going to be a blank. Loretta, 5-1, and he hits a fly ball to right, but Davis is going to get to it, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. No score after 2. Third inning. Leading off for the Cardinals will be the center fielder, J.D. Drew. A lot of Cardinal fans had a lot of hope for J.D. Drew. 242 average, 13 homers, 39 RBIs. He was supposed to be us. He was supposed to be the next best thing. Abbott, 4-4, error on a grounder. Drew, 6-3. Nope, that's going to be a fly out to left. Easy play for Jeff Jenkins. And he will get to it for the out. Here's the second baseman, Joe McEwing. 275 average, 9 homers, 44 RBIs in 99. Abbott, 2-3. That's a blank. McEwing, 1-1. Base hit right past the pitcher and up into the outfield. McEwing will get a single to keep it going. And now the Cardinals will see their pitcher, Kent Bottenfield. He had a 148 average and 5 RBIs. The corners are going to be in expecting the bunt. And no, that's a 20. Abbott actually fires to first to try to pick off McEwing. And he got him. Abbott picks off McEwing. A 1-11's a pickoff. That's a one, and McEwing is picked off. Second pickoff of the game for Abbott. 2 down. McEwing picked off by Abbott. Second pickoff of the game by him. And now Bottenfield has to bat, but the base is empty. Abbott will go ahead and pitch. Vita Productions joins us here at County Stadium. Abbott, 3-1. Error on a throw. Bottenfield, 3-5. That's a ground ball right back to Abbott. Abbott's error rating is a 9. That's a 7. He's going to throw wild to first. And that's going to get past Sean Berry. And Bottenfield, he is going to stay at first base. That's going to be an error on Abbott. So an E1, first error on the Brewers in the ball game. They did not have any errors in the game historically. So Bottenfield reaches on base on an error by Abbott. So he does a big pickoff, and then he throws the ball wide. Here comes Dunston. Dunston got a single his first time up. Bottenfield not really a threat, but Abbott, he can pick off players. Nothing happening there, though. Pitch from Abbott. 5-3. Pitcher result against the righty. A 1-13 is a single. That's an 11. It's a base hit. Bottenfield does not have the speed. He'll hold it second. So now a base hit for Dunston. He gets his second hit of the game. It moves Bottenfield to second base, and here comes Renneria. Reneria's 0-for-1. Abbott is actually in the Hall of the Eternals in the Hall of Fame. He actually is in the Hall of the Eternals for what that guy had to go through. And, of course, in my opinion, Jim Abbott's greatest thing was actually pitching a no-hitter. 2 outs, top of the third, no score, Cardinals and Brewers. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Abbott, 4-2, range play. Renteria, 1-6. It's popped up to short. Going after that is Mark Loretta. And that's not good. His range is a 1. And that's he makes the catch. Side retire. Don't believe it. Mark Loretta, a range of 1. And he makes the play and retires the side. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. But some great defense by Mark Loretta. And that definitely would have saved a run. And we go to the bottom of the third. Renneria can't believe he made the play. Leading off for the Brewers will be the left fielder, Jeff Jenkins. 313 average, 21 homers, 82 RBIs in 99. Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield, 6-3. Hit by pitch. No. Jenkins, 4-6. And he laces one into left field, and that's going to go to the wall. Jenkins has a leadoff double. He will hold it second, and that will bring up the pitcher, Jim Abbott. An 0.95 average. He had 3 RBIs. I still wonder how in the world he swung a bat with only one hand. I still wonder how he did that. And I think I remember him doing it. I need to rewatch video. He's going to swing away, though. Strategy roll, and that's a 12. Nothing happening. I don't think I'll lay him down to bunt. Not really a good bunter. Bottenfield, they're going to play infield back. Bottenfield will pitch. 3-4. That's a blank. Abbott, 3-3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the third strikeout for Bottenfield. As that is a K. 1 away. Next up is Vina. Vina's 0 for 1. Strategy roll with Jenkins. He stays put. And he stays put at second base. Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield, 5-4. That's at the park. County Stadium, 6-2. Base hit. Center field for Vina. Will it score Jenkins? Base runner 3. Single to center, +2. A 1-5. He'll come in to score, and he will. RBI single by Fernando Vina. Brewers take a 1-0 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Vina. And now it's 1-0 in favor of the Brew Crew. Here's Grissom. Grissom got a single his first time up. Infield double play. Strategy roll for Vina, and he will stay where he is. Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield, 1-2. It's a blank. Grissom, 3-2. At the grounder to second base, 2-1-2. Shortstop pivot, Loretta, a 0. 1-2. It's a double play. And they got it. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play. Inning over. 1 run on 2 hits. For the Brewers, they have a 1-0 lead here after 3. Quick station break. This is the RJL Network. Sometimes you got to have a drink. We go to the top of the 4th. Brewers leading 1-0 here at County Stadium. Leading off for the Cardinals will be the Bash brother, Mark McGuire, and he's 0 for 1. Abbott will go ahead and pitch. Abbott, 4-4, error on a grounder. McGuire, 6-4, and that's a hard fly ball to center field, but that will stay in the park also. And going back for that is Grissom. And that is out number 1. You kind of think McGuire is always due to hit a home run every time he gets up. Here's Davis. Davis is 0 for 1. Weird to see Davis in a Cardinals uniform. Abbott, 2-1 against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Davis needs a 10. That's a 7. That's gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Eric Davis. Stadium groans. Eric the Red goes deep. And we're tied at 1 on a home run by Davis. Jim Abbott pitched him a meatball, and Davis turned that into lasagna. And now here's Tatis. He's 0 for 1. Now tied at 1 here in the 4th. Abbott, 1-4. Strikeout. And nope, that's going to miss. Tatis, 5-1, and it's grounded to short. Easily played by Loretta. And he throws it to first, out number 2. Here's Marrero. Marrero's 0 for 1. Abbott with the deal. Abbott, 5-1, strikeout. 15 is high. Marrero, 2-5, and he grounds another one. That also goes to short. Loretta will get that. He'll throw it over. And then the inning. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Eric Davis, of all people. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Brew Crew will be Jeff Cirillo. Cirillo is 0 for 1. Bottenfield. 4-3. Strikeout. No. 17 is high. Cirillo, 2-3 against the righty. It's a single. He'll hit that one pass short, and the Brewers get the leadoff man on. Single for Cirillo. Next batter is Burnitz, and he's 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Strategy roll for Cirillo, and he will stay where he is. Bottenfield. 6-1. That's a walk plus 10. That's ball 4. He goes ahead and walks Burnitz. And now the Brewers got something going on here. Runners at first and second. No one out. Second walk given up by Bottenfield. And here's Berry. Berry walked his first time up. Still no one out. Strategy coming up. Nothing happening on the strategy. Bottenfield will deal. Bottenfield, 2-5. Strikeout. That he gets Berry. And that is the 4th strikeout for Bottenfield. 1 down. Comes back with a big K. And now Nilsson. Nilsson is 0 for 1. Remember, these board games are important. They're the first tiebreaker at the end of the season. Not every team, I also checked, not every team played 162 games in 1999. Actually, 2 teams played 163 games. And that was the Mets and the Reds. They had to play an extra game. For some reason, it is on the schedule. I don't know if I'll play it if necessary. We'll see if the game means anything. Cirillo at second, Burnitz at first. Strategy again. Nothing on the 9. Bottenfield, 2-5. Strikeout. Got him. He'll get Nilsson, and that is the 5th strikeout for Bottenfield. 2 down. Yeah, I know it was a playoff, and I know they count in regular season stats. I know that. I knew that. Some teams played only 161. A couple actually played only 160. In that regard, remember, I use percentage points because I'm not going to play extra games. So percentage points determine who has the better record. Here's Loretta. Loretta's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Strategy coming up. Nothing on the 4. Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield 1-4. Range play at the park. County Stadium 2-6. It's popped up behind the plate, and that's the catcher, and that is the catcher, Marrero. His range is a 3. Nope, that's going to drop foul. We'll do it again. That'll be a foul ball, and they'll redo it. Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield, 4-1. Strikeout 4, and no, that misses. Loretta, 4-1, and it's a fly ball to left. And Dunstan's going to get to that. And that will retire the side. No runs and a hit. The Brewers have runners at first and second, but can't do anything with it. Still tied at 1 after 4. Yes, if they do get, if any of those teams are 81 and 80 and they do finish second, yes, they will get in. They will get in that division, but I don't know if we're going to see anything like that. But you never really know here an inside pitch or FastScore for that matter. We go to the top of the 5th. Abbott back on the mound. Leading off for the Redbirds is J.D. Drew, and he's 0 for 1. Abbott will deal. Abbott, 6-2. It's a blank. Drew, 5-3, and it's grounded to second. Vina gets that and tosses it over, 1 out. Here's McEwing. McEwing got a single his first time up. Abbott with the deal. 2-4. Wild pitch. It's a blank. McEwing, 6-2, and it's a single. Base hit right past short. And McEwing gets a single, his second hit of the game. It'll bring up Bottenfield. Bottenfield's probably going to lay down the bunt. Corners are in. Strategy roll, and nothing happening there. So we're going to see a bunt here. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 3-2. That's at the park, but that is ignored on a bunt. So Bottenfield lays down the bunt, and that is bunted at the plate right at the catcher, and that's going to be a good bunt there, and that'll get picked up by Nilsson. His only play is the first, and McEwing moves to second, 2 down. So So a nice bunt by Bottenfield moves McEwing over to second as Brian B. joins us here at County Stadium. So a sacrifice hit for Bottenfield right at the plate. And now the batter is Dunston. Is my postseason format the same for the 90s teams? Yes, but remember, there were 6 divisions. Remember, there were 6 divisions that year. So top 2 teams each division will make the playoffs. The 3 division winners automatically go to the division series. The 6 will play the 5. The 6 will play the 5, and the 5 will play the 4. That's how that goes. So it's still the same setup, but now all 3 division winners automatically make the division series. The second place number 3 plays the second place number 2, and the winner there plays the second place number 1 to get in the division series. Only top 2 teams each division will make the playoff. I was considering the top 2 teams each division and the best third place team, but I kind of like it the way I have it as it is. I think that's too many. McEwing on at second, strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 5-5, range play. Dunston, 2-3. It's a single to right field, but it's a range play for Burnett. His range is a 3. Nope, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Will it score McEwing? Probably should. Base runner 6. Single to right, a 0. That's going to be an automatic score for McEwing as the bunt works. Dunston gets an RBI. It's 2-1 Cardinals. So he will score McEwing on a base hit. RBI single for Dunston as Burnett couldn't get to it. And now here's Renneria. Reneria's 0 for 2. As I said, yes, the second place may not have winning records. So if they don't, then that means just the number, just could be the 5 and the 4. Remember, I always modify the postseason if I have to. You must have a winning record. The only time I will have from now on, the only time if I have a team, the thing about it is I got to have a minimum of 4 in every season. So in every season. So if I play like an older season, another year like 1960 and back, all right, the top 4 teams in each league will get in no matter what. I got to have a minimum of 4 teams. Dunston on it first, strategy roll, and he gets the steal sign. He's going to go. 14 plus 2 is 16. Nilsson plus 1 is 17, and he is safe. Dunston flashes some speed. He'll get his second stolen base of the game. Dunston with 2 steals tonight, and now they'll re-roll the strat. And he will stay put this time. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 4-5. It's a blank. Renneria, 2-4. And it's a single for Renneria. Then Dunston, base runner 3. Single to center plus, with 2 outs becomes a 4. Plus 1 is a 5. And he will score. Dunston comes around easily. Renneria trying for second, and he will easily get in there. That's going to be an RBI double. Stadium groans. So the stolen base definitely helps the Cardinals, and they now lead 3-1. And now the batter is McGuire. What happens if a division winner finishes 81 or worse? Now, if they're a division winner, they get in. I've already had a division winner with a losing record. That was in the 94 restart. A division winner automatically gets in no matter what his record is. That's the given. You win the division, you go in. Not your fault that your whole division stinks. Renneria on at second. McGuire at the plate now, 0 for 2. He's hit 2 very long high fly balls. Abbott, nothing happening on the strat. He'll pitch. Abbott, 3-4. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. McGuire, 2-6. And against the lefty, he's going to ground it to second. That'll be handled by Vina. And he'll throw to first to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits and a stolen base. And we go to the bottom of the 5th now, with the Cardinals now having a 3-1 lead. Yeah, no, if I have a division winner that finishes at 500, they're automatically in. That's just a given. You win the division, you're in. Jeff Jenkins leads off for the Brewers, and he is 1-for-1, got a double his first time up. Remember, this is only the second time we're doing the 6th division alignment. Remember, we did play the 2016 season. So Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield, 3-4, blank. Jenkins, 3-4, grounded to first. And McGuire is going to get that and take it to the bag himself, 1 down. Next batter is Abbott. He's had 3. He can pitch to 3 more batters. They're going to let him bat. Do you think one day he would ever play every game in a season like 1986? I don't know. I kind of like the way I do. It's a lot of fun. All the teams get on the board, and I like my expanded postseason. Bottenfield with the pitch. 4-5, range play. Abbott, 1-6. It's popped up to short. Going after that is Renneria. Renneria's range is a 3, and it will drop in. And Jim Abbott has a hit with one hand. Jim Abbott will go ahead and get a base hit as it falls behind Renneria. Jim Abbott says, hey, I only got one hand, but it don't matter. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. That'll bring up Vina. Vina's 1-for-2. Abbott has no stolen bases. It's not happening. Strategy roll, infield double play, though. Strategy roll and nothing happening. Abbott on it first. Bottenfield, 6-1. Walk plus 10, ball 4. And now Bottenfield's in some trouble. So he now walks Vina. And here comes Grissom. Grissom is 1-for-2 with a single. 3-1 Cardinals here, bottom of the 5th. Early game here in April of 99. Strategy roll coming up. And nothing happening. Bottenfield, 4-5, range play. Grissom, 2-3. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit the Renneria. His range is a 3, but at double play, it's a 2. And that's going to be a base hit. Will it score Abbott? Base hit past short? No. Abbott holds. So a base hit. I'm now doing again the -1 for the double play depth. And that wouldn't have made it anyway. That's a 5. So the bases are loaded for the Brew Crew. And here comes Jeff Cirillo. Cirillo 1-for-2 with a double. Runners up, bases loaded. Infield is going to play. They're going to play in because Kent Bottenfield not good with double plays. They're going to play in, hope for the home to first double play. 3-1 Cardinals. Bottenfield will pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Fans here at County Stadium hoping Cirillo can get a hit. Bottenfield, 1-3 against a righty. It's a blank. Cirillo, 2-6, and it's a fly ball to right field. That's going to be out number 2. Cirillo sacrifice fly of 2. Hit to right, +1 is a 3. He won't bring in Abbott that way. Abbott, base runner 1. Hit the right fielder is Davis. Davis has a lousy arm this year. He has a +2 arm. A 1-3, Abbott will still score. And he does. So they will get the sacrifice fly. The other runners stay where they're at. It's now 3-2. As Abbott will come in. And the Brewers will get a run, so that will be a sacrifice fly for Cirillo. But now 2 away, and here comes Burnitz. Burnitz is 0-for-1 with a walk. Jeff Cirillo, Italian Vacations. I know who you're talking about, Chuck. I know you're talking about what was it? I know who you're talking about. I know it's a stretch, but I know who you're talking about. Runners at first saw that commercial all the time. Vignon at second, Chris, and remember him and his friend Mike will treat you well, will treat you like family, Italian style. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Bottenfield will pitch. Bottenfield 2-2. Home run chance. 16 is high. Burnitz. 1-1, but Burnitz is still going to get some runs. That's going to be a double into right field. Vina will score. Grissom with 2 outs, base runner 5, double to right, a 0, a 1-5. Grissom scores, and he does. Burnitz holds it second. 2 RBI double for Burnitz. The Brewers take the lead 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! 2 RBIs for Burnitz. And the Brewers have taken the lead away from the Cardinals. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Here comes Berry. Berry is 0 for 1 with a walk. The Mets should have kept Burnitz. I agree with that. I agree with that. Really? Burnitz hit your wife with a batting practice HR? Ouch. I know that had to hurt. Glad she's okay at that time, during that time. Bottenfield, strategy roll, and nothing on the 9. He will pitch. Bottenfield, 6-2, strikeout. That will high. Berry, 2-6, and he powers one into center field. That's a 5, and that's going to be a double for Sean Berry. Burnitz comes around. He will score. It's 5-3 Brewers. Stadium cheers. Yay! They're going to go talk to Bottenfield on the mound, as now the Brewers are beginning to rack up the hits. All started with a base hit by Jim Abbott, of all players. Still 2 outs in the 5th. There's Nilsson. Nilsson is 0 for 2. Now 5-3 in favor of the Brew Crew. Strategy roll still going. Nothing on the 5. Berry stays at second. Bottenfield, 6-5. It's a blank. Nilsson, 1-2. That's a comebacker. Right back to Bottenfield. He'll get that. He'll take his time, toss it over, and end the inning. 4 runs, 4 hits, sacrifice fly, and a walk. 5-3 Brew Crew after 5. Going to the top of the 6th, Jim Abbott can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Leading off for the Birds is going to be Eric Davis. He hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 6-2, blank. Davis, 6-4, grounded to short. Easily picked up by Loretta. And he'll throw to first for the out. Next up is Tatis. Tatis is 0 for 2. Abbott, a 5-5 range play. Tatis, 6-5. That's a fly ball, center field. Marquise Grissom going for that. His range is a 2. That's going to drop, and that's going to be a single for Tatis. So there was no way he could get that one. And Tatis has his first hit of the ball game. And here's Marrero. Marrero is 0 for 2. Infield a double play. Tatis had 21 steals, and he stays. Abbott, 4-4. Error on a grounder. Marrero, 1-3. And Marrero's going to smack one into right field, and that's going to be a double for him. Right fielder is Burnitz. His error rating is a 3. That's a 10. He will not make an error, so normal runner advancement. Double base runner 3, double to right, -2. And Tatis will hold it third. So it's going to be a double for Marrero, but they'll hold Tatis. And now the batter is Drew. And now Jim Abbott is tired, and that will be it for him. But he did a job today. He did pretty good, and the Brewers are going to the bullpen. Let's see who the Brewers want to bring on to pitch. And let's see, lefty at the plate, right. The Brewer bullpen is not good. The Brewer bullpen is not good. Coming on to pitch for the Brewers is going to be Mike Myers. 2 wins, 1 loss, no saves. A 5.23 ERA. So Abbott has the W at least at this time. But Myers will come on to pitch. He can pitch only 3 batters before he tires. So here comes Mike Myers, or I should say Mike Halloween Myers, or Mike Wayne's World Myers, whatever one you want to use. Infield is going to play in with runners at second and third and 1 out here on the top of the 6th. 5-3 Brewers. Strategy. Nothing on the 6th. Myers will pitch. Myers, 6-3. Range play. Drew, 1-2. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Berry. His range is a 1. But the infield is in. It becomes a -1. That's a base hit. It'll be a single pass. It'll be pass first, and that's gonna be down the line, and it's gonna go into the corner, and the Cardinals has tied the game. That's gonna be a double right past Berry, and we're tied at 5. Stadium groans. 2 RBI double by Drew. And Abbott, who pitched actually pretty well, is going to wind up right now getting the no. Get the no decision. Now tied at 5 here in the 6th. And the batter is McEwing. We have a good game going on here between the Cardinals and the Brewers. McEwing is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Fans here at County Stadium. Right now, this game's going back and forth. Strategy. And that's nothing happening on the 18. Actually, McEwing gets the bunt sign, but he's going to swing. Myers, 6-1. Pitcher result. Righty, 1-14 is a single past the pitcher. That's a 16. It's a blank. McEwing, 5-3, but it's a base hit right past third. Drew a base running rating of 4. That's going to be good enough. He will come around. He will score. The Cardinals now lead it 6-5. Stadium groans. Another hit by McEwing, his third single of the night. And now it is 6-5 in favor of the Redbirds. And it will bring up the pitcher, Kent Bottenfield. And they're going to, they're going to take him out too. That's going to be it for Bottenfield. The Cardinals will go to the bench as well and the bullpen. So coming on to bat for the Cardinals is going to be Alberto Castillo, 263 average, 4 homers, 31 RBIs in 99. As the Cardinals looking to try to get the win here if possible. 6-5 Redbirds now. Infield double play. Strategy roll. And McEwing stays put. Myers, 5-1. Strikeout plus 10. Got him. Boy, did Myers need that K. 2 down. And now here's Dunston. Dunston is having a good night tonight. 3 for 3. 3 singles, 2 steals, and a score. 2 men out. Top of the 6th, 6-5 Cardinals. Myers will go ahead. Strategy roll first. McEwing stays where he is. Myers, 2-2. Home run result against the lefty. Dunston needs a 3. That's a 6. Dunston will swing 1-4, and he laces one still past short, and it's a base hit. McEwing will have a base running rating of 6 with 2 outs. He'll make third easily. So the inning is not over yet as Dunston gets his 4th hit of the game. And now here's Renneria. Renneria is 1 for 3 with a double. Mike Myers is now tired. That's going to be it for Myers. He will not last. They take him out. Brewers not really playing it here. And they're going to go ahead and take him out. He is tired as he can't get the job done. And now coming in for the Brewers is going to be Eric Plunk. 4 wins, Eric Kerplunk. 4 wins, 4 losses, a 5.02 ERA. Myers right now leaves with the L. And Plunk will come up to bat. Eric Kerplunk. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Right now, the Brewers just can't get out of this inning. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 18. Plunk will deal. Plunk, 2-5. That's at the park. County Stadium, 5-2. And the hits just keep on coming. That's a single to right. McEwing will come in to score. Dunston, base runner forward with 2 outs. Single to right, -1. A 1-3. He'll get to third. He won't. He'll hold at second base as the throw comes in. And the Cardinals now have a 7-5 lead. Stadium groans. And right now the Cardinals are doing it here on the Brewers. And now here comes the Bash brother. McGuire is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due. With 65 bombs in 99. Dunston on at second. Renneria on at first. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Now a 7-5 Cardinal lead. Strategy roll still on. That's a 1. And Dunston actually gets the steal sign to go to third. But he says, not with McGuire at bat. Plunk will go ahead and pitch. Plunk, 4-4. That's at the park. County Stadium, 4-4. And it's going to be a base hit into left field. Dunston will come around. It's a single plus. Dunston comes around. He scores. Renneria goes to third. McGuire's got to try for second. Base runner 1. Single to left is Jenkins. He has a -1. It would be a 0. McGuire will go back to first. He'll be happy with the single. And it's now 8-5. And the Cardinals are just pouring it on. So the Cardinals bat around here in the 6th. And here comes Davis again. And he grounded out to start the inning. He's 1 for 3 with a bomb. So runners at the corners now 8-5 Cardinals. Strategy roll still active. Nothing on the 9. Plunk will pitch. Plunk, 4-3. Home run result against the righty. Davis needs a 5. That's a 1. And Eric Davis just hit his second home run of the game. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. Home run, Eric Davis' second bomb of the game. Stadium barfs. Yeah. A 3-run bomb by Eric Davis. He only had 5 home runs that year. And he winds up with 2 tonight. And right now, the Cardinals are in total command. And they lead 11-5. What an inning by the Cardinals, as the Brewers just can't get the last out. And now the batter is Tatis. And Plunk's going to stay out there. Might as well. Still 2 down. 11-5 now, Redbirds. Strategy rolls are off. Plunk, 1-6. That's a home run result against the righty. Tatis needs a 16. That's a 12. We did say 1999 was a home run type of season. Now we're finally seeing that tonight. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Fernando Tatis. Back-to-back jacks. And the Cardinals have put 9 in this inning. Stadium groans. Fernando Tatis blasts that one. And it is now 12-5 in favor of the Cardinals. And here comes Marrero. That'll be it for Plunk. So no matter who the Brewers put on the bullpen, it really doesn't matter. And coming on to pitch now for the Brew Crew is going to be David Weathers. 7 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, a 4.65 ERA. Weathers will now be the 4th Brewer pitcher, and he'll pitch to Marrero. Marrero is 1 for 3 with a double. Still 2 outs here, top of the 6th. Weathers, 4-4. Pitcher result, righty, 1-16 is a base hit. That's a 15. It's a single. The Cardinals aren't done. Another hit for the Cardinals in this inning, and now the batter is Drew. Drew is 1 for 3 with a double. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Cardinals are just putting on a clinic right now. Marrero on at first. Strategy rolls are off. Weathers, 6-3. Home run result against the righty. Drew needs an 8. That's a 5. This is getting out of hand. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, J.D. Drew. Stadium barfs. Blech. A 2-run bomb by J.D. Drew, and now it is 14-5. Cardinals. David Weathers looks at his manager and said, "What am I supposed to do? It's just their night." And now here's Joe McEwing. And McEwing is 3 for 3 tonight with 3 singles. And Alberto Castillo is on deck. He may have to bat a second time. And I'm not 100% sure this might be the most runs I've had in one inning. Maybe. I think the most I had was 10. We got 11 runs in this inning. It may be the most runs I've had in an inning. Weathers will pitch. Weathers, 5-6 against the righty. Strikeout plus 10. That's a 13. And that's going to be an 18 minus 3 is 15. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Stadium cheers. Yay. And the inning is over. $11 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 runs on 11 hits. Home runs by Eric Davis, back-to-back Jack Fernando Tatis, and home run by J.D. Drew. 14-6. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Brewers will be Mark Loretta. Loretta is 0 for 2. Cardinals need a pitcher, and they only need a pitcher really just to get one inning because the pitcher due to lead off. And they're going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Cardinals will be Manny Ibar. 4 wins, 5 losses, 3 saves, a 5.47 ERA. Cardinal bullpen kind of stinks too. So Manny Ibar will come on to pitch for the Cardinals. Bottenfield right now has the W, at least for now. Loretta leads off at the bottom of the 6th. 14-5 Birds. Ibar, 3-6, strikeout, got him. Just got Loretta, struck him out. And that's out number 1. Next batter is Jenkins. Jenkins is 1 for 2 with a double. Ibar will pitch. Ibar, 2-1, strikeout 9, cold strike 3 on Jenkins, 2 down. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for David Weathers as he'll come out. Or would he bat anyway? You're down by 9 runs. Let me take a look. How many players I got in the bullpen for the Brewers? I got plenty, really. Got a number of players I can go to. And they'll bring them out. They'll bring in a pinch hitter. Coming on to pinch hit for the Brewers is going to be Brian Banks. 242 average, 5 homers, 22 RBIs. And he'll pinch hit here against Ibar. 2 men down. Ibar will pitch. Ibar, 4-1. Range play at the park. County Stadium, 3-5. It's a double to left field. Going after that is Dunston. Dunston wasn't that great. His range is a 2, and it's going to drop in for a double. So Brian Banks keeps the inning going with a double. As the Brewers get a man on second, and here comes Vina. Vina is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Ibar will pitch. 5-6. It's a blank. Vina, 1-2, and that's a fly ball to right field. This time, Davis is going to get to that one, and he's going to make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Brewers, and they're down 14-5 here after 6. Sometimes it's just not your night. We go to the top of the 7th. Pinch hitter coming in for Manny Ibar. He's not going to bat. And let's see who the Brewers are going to bring on to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Brewers is going to be Al Reyes. Reyes will be on the Baltimore Orioles later in the season. He is a Brewer tonight. 4 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 4.52 ERA. And the Cardinals will go to the bench, and they're going to let Darren Bragg come up to hit. 260 average, 6 homers, 26 RBIs for Darren Bragg as we start the top of the 7th. So Reyes will be on the Orioles later. He is a Brewer tonight. Reyes, 2-3. Pitcher results, 17 is a blank. Bragg, 2-2, and that's fly to right field. Burnitz will get to that, and that will be out number 1. Here's Dunston. Dunston is 4 for 4. 4 singles, 2 steals, and 2 scores. Reyes with the pitch. 4-2. Strikeout plus 10. Got him. And for the first time in the ball game, Dunston is retired. 2 away now for Renneria. Renneria 2 for 4, a single and a double. Reyes will pitch. Reyes, 4-6, strikeout plus 10, but that 20 is too high. Renneria, 1-6, and he pumped it up to short. That's going to get grabbed by Loretta. He'll get to that. And after giving up 11 runs on 11 hits in the 6th inning, the Cardinals are retired 1-2-3 by Al Reyes. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we still have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, we go back to the American League finally. We've had a lot of games in the National League. We head back to the junior circuit tomorrow night. We are going to the Sky Dome for our first game for the first time tomorrow night. It will be the Anaheim Angels taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Tim Belcher will be going for the Angels, and Pat Henkin will be going for the Blue Jays. That could be a good matchup tomorrow night. in the American League as we go to the Sky Dome. Anaheim at Toronto. That will be tomorrow night's game on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the seventh, Cardinals lead 14-5. Marquise Grissom leads off for the Brewers. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Cardinals need a pitcher. And they're going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be Juan Acevedo. 6 wins, 8 losses, 4 saves, a 5.89 ERA. Acevedo will be the third Cardinal pitcher. And he will go ahead and pitch for the Redbirds. So Marquise Grissom will lead off here. Bottom of the seventh, 14-5. Acevedo, 6-5. Home run result, but that 13 is too high. Grissom, 1-5, and he flies one to deep left field. Dunston going back for it at the track near the wall. He will make the catch, out number 1. Here's Cirillo. Cirillo 1 for 3 with a single. Barfing tonight, Belcher tomorrow. Acevedo will pitch 5-6. That's at the park. County Stadium. 6-1. Base hit. Cirillo gets a single pat into left. So Cirillo gets his second hit of the ball game. It will now bring up Burnitz. Burnitz is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Acevedo. 2-2. Hit by pitch. Yes! Plunk got him. Burnitz is a 20. +1 makes him a 21, and he hit him. So Acevedo does hit Burnitz. And now runners at first and second with 1 out. First hit batter of the game. And the next batter is Berry. And Berry is 1 for 2 with double and a walk. Infield still at double play depth. But the Cardinals with a 9-run lead here in County Stadium. Acevedo, 4-4. Range play. Berry, 1-3. That's a fly ball to right field. Eric Davis going after that. His range is a 3. He can't get it. And that's going to be a single into right field. Cirillo, a base running rating of 4. Single to right, +2 is a 6. He will score. Cirillo will come around to score. Burnitz is going to automatically hold at second base with the 6-run option. So the run does score. So Cirillo comes in to score. There's not a throw. They'll hold Burnitz at second base. It is an RBI single for Berry. It's now 14-6. So Sean Berry does pick up an RBI. And now the batter is Nilsson. Nilsson is 0 for 3. Infield still at double play depth. The fans that are still here at County Stadium hoping for something. I mean, right now it's a 14-6 game. Acevedo, 5-3. Walk +10, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. A home run gets the Brewers back into this game. And now Acevedo is tired, and the batter is Mark Loretta, and that's going to be it for Acevedo. The Cardinals are going to go to the bullpen. And let's see, coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be, boy, their bullpen is bad also. They're going to go with Mike Busby. No wins, 1 loss, no saves, a 7.13 ERA. Busby's going to come on to pitch. And he'll go against Loretta. So bases loaded here. Infield is going to play double play depth. You got an 8-run lead. So now Mike Busby will pitch for the Cardinals. Mark Loretta here. Bases loaded. Anything can happen in inside pitch. Busby will pitch. Busby, 5-4. It's a blank. Loretta, 1-5. And it's a ground ball to third. 2, 3, 4. Second base, Pivot McEwing 0. A 1-4, it's a double play. They got it. Side retired. Six, 4, 3 double play. 1 run on 2 hits, a walk, and a hit batter. And Busby gets Loretta to ground out into a twin killing. It stays 14-6 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Al Reyes might as well. He's going to stay on the mound to pitch. Mark McGuire leads off for the Birds. He's 1 for 4 with a single. You kind of think Mark McGuire, every time the Mark McGuire comes up, you know he's a threat to hit one out. 14-6 Cardinals. The Brewers just missed the extra point. Al Reyes will go ahead and pitch. Reyes, 5-3. That's at the park. County Stadium, 6-6. And it's a fly to left field. Deep fly to left, but Jenkins is going to get to it. And that's the first out. Here's Davis. Davis is 2 for 4. 2 bombs tonight. Eric Davis, 2 home runs. Reyes, 6-5, range play. Davis, 3-3, grounded to short, hit over there to Loretta. He wasn't good. His range is a 1. That's a 5. It's a base hit. Davis gets his 3rd hit of the game. Single for Davis. It'll now bring up Tatis. Tatis is 2 for 4, a single and a bomb. Infield double play. Reyes is now tired. They're going to let him pitch. Reyes will deal. Reyes, 6-4, strikeout plus 10. Got him. They'll go ahead and get Tatis. And that is the second out. Next up is Marrero. Marrero having a good night. 2 for 4, single and double. Davis on it first. Reyes will pitch. Reyes, 1-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Marrero, 6-3. And that's a single pass short. It's a base hit. Davis will have the speed. He'll get the 3rd. Marrero gets another hit tonight. That's his 3rd. And now here's Drew. Still 2 outs. The Brewers are going to let Reyes pitch. You're down by 8 runs. It really doesn't mean much here. Drew is 2 for 4, a single and a bomb. Davis on it 3rd. Marrero on it 1st. Reyes will pitch. Reyes, 5-2. Error on a throw. Drew, 3-5. And nope, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And Grissom's going to get to it. He'll make the catch. Retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Redbirds. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Mike Busby is going to stay on the mound for the Cardinals. Jeff Jenkins leads off for Milwaukee. He is 1 for 3 with a double. 14-6 Cardinals. Busby, a 5-2 pitcher result. That's a single. It's a base hit. Jenkins hits one right past the pitcher and up into the outfield. So a leadoff hit for the Brewers. Pinch hitter coming in for Al Reyes. He's done. And the Brewers will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Rich Becker. 258 average, 6 homers, 26 RBIs. Infield double play. Busby will deal. Busby, 3-1. Range play at the park. County Stadium, 2-3. It's a single plus to right field. Going after that is Davis. Davis's range is a 3, and he's got it. Out number 1. Jenkins goes back to first. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Eric Davis makes a great catch out there to take a single away, at least. And now here's Vina. And Vina is 1 for 3, a single and a walk. Still 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. Busby will pitch. Busby, 1-2. It's a blank. Vina, 4-3. Single, center field. Jenkins is going to automatically stop at second base with the 6-run station to station option. Down by 8 runs, you're not trying to get anything. So now runners at first and second. Here comes Grissom. And Grissom is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Infield still at double play depth. Busby, they're going to let him pitch. He's not tired yet. He will be after Grissom. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, 14-6 Redbirds. Busby will pitch. Busby, 1-4, walk plus 10, and that's ball 4. He walked him. And now the bases are loaded again for the Brewers. And now here's Cirillo. That will be it for Busby now. So Busby will come out of the game. They'll bring in a new pitcher for the Cardinals, and it is going to be... They're going to bring on the lefty, Mike Moeller. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, a 4.38 ERA. Cirillo does a little worse against lefties. So Mike Moeller will come on to pitch for the Cardinals. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 8th, 14-6. Can the Brewers somehow get back into this? Moeller will pitch to Cirillo. Infield is going to stay back at double play depth. Moeller, 6-3. Home run chance. Righty, 1-3. 6 is too high. Wow. Cirillo, 5-5, and he hits a deep fly ball to left field. Getting there is going to be Dunston. And that's out number 2. Sacrifice fly of 2. Hit to left, +1 is a 3. And that will score Jenkins. Jenkins will come in to score. Vina will stay at second base. I'm going to call that. He will stay put. And it's now 14-7 as the Brewers now get the extra point. So they do get 1 run on the board. But now 2 outs. And now here's Burnitz. Burnitz is 1 for 2. A double, walked, and hit by a pitch. Now a 14-7 ball game. Moeller looking in on Burnitz. The fans that are still here at County Stadium hoping for some miracle. Moeller, 1-2. Wild pitch. Possible pass ball. Marrero's pass ball rating is a 5. He prevents it. Ball 1. They'll do it again. Moeller, 6-1. It's a blank. Burnitz, 6-5. Ground ball to first. That'll be taken care of by McGuire. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that'll do it. 1 run on 2 hits, and a sacrifice fly and a walk. But now 14-7 as the Brewers are just chipping away here in the 8th. We go to the 9th. Joe McEwing leads off for St. Louis. He's 3 for 4 tonight, 3 singles. Brewers need a pitcher. And they're going to go with... I don't know how you pronounce his name. I don't know if it's Rafael Roque or Rafael Roque. I'm not 100% sure. Coming on to pitch for the Brewers will be Rafael Roque. 1 win, 6 losses, a save, a 5.34 ERA. He's the 5th Brewer pitcher to be used. Actually, the 6th Brewers pitcher to be used. Roque? Okay, thank you there, Devo9. So Roque will pitch to McEwing here, top of the 9th. Roque will deal 1-4. That's at the park. County Stadium. 4-4. Single into left field, but McEwing's got to try for second. Base runner 5. Left fielder Jenkins a -1. It's a 2. McEwing will get to second base. He turns that into a double. So McEwing doing the hots and hitting the ninth. That's his fourth hit. He's 4 for 5. We'll see a pinch hitter for Moeller. So coming on to pinch hit for the Cardinals is going to be me and Willie McGee. And Willie McGee in 1999, definitely one of his later years. Willie McGee, 251 average, no homers, 20 RBIs in 99. I'm not 100% sure. This may have been up very close to his last years. Willie McGee will go up against Roque. Nobody out, top of the ninth. Roque will pitch. 4-3, hit by pitch. No. McGee, 5-6, and against the lefty, it's a ground ball to third. That'll get picked up by Cirillo. Throw goes to first for the out. McEwing stays put, one away. One down for Dunston. Dunston is 4 for 5, 4 singles. It was his last season. Thank you. Thought it was. McEwing on at second. Pitch from Roque. 2-4. Strikeout. Got him. Barely got him, but he does. 2 away. And now Renneria. Renneria is 2 for 5, a single and a double. McGuire on deck. Roque will pitch. Roque, 4-2. Wild pitch. Possible pass ball. Nilsson's pass ball rating is a 1. And he prevents it. Ball 1. Wow, nice stop by Nilsson to prevent a pass ball. They'll do it again. Roque, 6-3. Error on a throw. Renneria, 4-3. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. And going after that is going to be Burnett. He's going to make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Cardinals. Nice job by Roque coming off the bullpen. And the Cardinals lead 14-7. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Sean Berry due to bat for the Brewers. And they are, I think they're going to let him hit. They are. They're going to let him hit. Cardinals will bring on a pitcher. And they're going to go with, they really don't need the closer here, but coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be Lance Painter. 4 wins, 5 losses, 1 save, a 4.83 ERA. Berry does not do well against lefties. So Lance Painter is going to come on to pitch for the Cardinals and try to close the game out. So Sean Berry leads off. Bottom of the ninth, 14-7. Painter, 6-5. Walk plus 10. Ball 4. And he walks Berry. So he goes ahead and gives up the walk. And now here's Nilsson. Nilsson is 0 for 3 with a walk. Painter will pitch. Painter, 4-3. Wild pitch. And that goes to the backstop. Berry goes to second. Wild pitch by Painter allows Berry to hit second base. These bullpens on both these teams stink. Berry on at second. Painter will try again. Painter, 6-4. Strikeout. Got him. Painter will go ahead and get Nilsson, and it's 1 down. Here comes Loretta. Loretta's 0 for 4. Lance Painter looking in on Loretta. Some fans left here at County Stadium hoping the Brewers can pull off something. Painter, 1-3. Pitcher result, righty. 1-11's a single up the middle. That's a 16. It's a blank. Loretta, 4-6. And it's a ground ball to second base. That'll get picked up by McEwing. McEwing throws to first for the out, and Berry goes to third, 2 down. And the last chance for the Brewers is Jeff Jenkins. Jenkins, 2 for 4, a single and a double. Painter trying to close the game out for the Redbirds. Fans here are excited, the ones that are still left, hoping for something. Painter gets the sign, he will deal. Painter, 2-5, error on a grounder. Jenkins, 2-6, and that's a base hit to right field. The game will continue. Right fielder Davis has a 0 error rating, so it won't be an error, but Berry will come on in to score. It's now 14-8. So game not over yet. RBI single by Jenkins. Painter is tired, and we'll see a pinch hitter for the Brewers. And it's going to be Alex Ochoa, 300 average, 8 homers, 40 RBIs. So here comes Ochoa to go up against Painter. Painter's tired, but he says I can get the job done. He allows another run, he'll be done. 14-8 now. Jenkins on it first. Ochoa waiting for the pitch. Painter will deal. Painter, 5-4. Strikeout. Nope, he's a tired. So this is first a walk chance. The KW, that my rule is I first see if there's a walk. Against the lefty. Ochoa 14 plus 1 is a 15. That's a 3. It's a walk, and Painter is done. If that was not a walk, I would have rolled for a home run. But that will be it for Painter, as he will come out. And now the Cardinals got to go to the bullpen again. And now they're going to bring out Scott Radinsky. They do not want to bring out Bottenfield. So Scott Radinsky will now come on to pitch. Try to get this game over with. And now the batter is Vina. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's Scott Radinsky. 2 wins, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 4.88 ERA in 99. Cardinals trying to end this ball game. Brewers trying to make it interesting. Radinsky will pitch. Radinsky, 3-6. Pitcher result. And that's going to be a blank. Vina, 3-5. And Vina keeps the game going. That's going to be a double to left. Jenkins will come in to score. Ochoa goes to third. And he's going to hold there. With the station-to-station rule, it's now 14-9. Vina gets an RBI double. And now runners at second and third. Now it's 14-9. And here comes Grissom. Grissom is 2 for 4, 2 singles and a walk. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. 14-9. Brewers just don't want to end this game yet. Radinsky coming in there. Now Bottenfield is warming up in case the Cardinals need him. He will pitch to Grissom. Radinsky will, strategy rolls are still off. Radinsky will pitch. 6-4. Strikeout 11. No. That will miss. Grissom, 3-4, and it's a base hit past second base. Ochoa will come in to score. Vina will come around. He will score. It's 14-11. Grissom gets a 2 RBI single, and now it is a 14-11 ball game. Two RBIs for Grissom. Here comes Cirillo. The Cardinals got no choice. They got to go now bring in Bottenfield. And he's not really that great either. Coming on to pitch now for the Cardinals to try to get 1 out, because now it's a save situation, is Ricky Bottenfield. 3 wins, 7 losses, 20 saves, a 4.91 ERA. Bottenfield has to come in for the save with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. The Brewers have already put 4 on the board. Cirillo, the batter. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th inning. The fans here that are still here at County Stadium are on their feet, hoping Cirillo can do something here. Burnitz is on deck. Strategy rolls are still off. Now 14-11. Metallico will go ahead and settle in. He will pitch. 4-3, strikeout 12. No. Cirillo, 5-4. And Cirillo hits one into right field, and that's going to be a double. Grissom, base runner 4. With 2 outs becomes a 5. Double to right field, a 0. A 1-5. Grissom will score, and he does. Grissom comes in to score. Cirillo on its second. It's 14-12. What is happening here? And the tying run is coming to the plate in Jeremy Burnitz. And if he gets a hold of one, we got a tie game. Burnitz is 1-for-3, doubled, walked, hit by a pitch. The question is, do you walk Burnitz and maybe bring on Sean Berry? Because Berry stinks. But do you bring the winning run to the plate? They're going to go ahead. Do you bring the winning run to the plate? Burnitz can tie this game up with one swing. Sean Berry, they could go with Luke. The Brewers could bring in Lou Collier to pinch hit, who's a better hitter than Berry. And then I could move Loretta to first base and have Collier play shortstop. Do you walk Burnitz? Or do you let him beat you? Davo9 says no. All right, we'll pitch to him. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Now a 14-12 ball game. Cirillo on at second. Botalico will pitch. Strategy rolls are still off. Craig Scarborough joins us here at County Stadium. Botalico trying to get this game over. He can't get the final out. Botalico will pitch. 6-1, strikeout 6, swing and a miss. Strikeout. That's your game. The Cardinals escape. They had a 14-5 lead, but they will win this game 14-12. Stadium groans. 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, and a wild pitch. But the Brewers are going to come up just empty as the Cardinals will beat the Brew Crew 14-12. This is the kind of games I'm expecting from the 99 season, not those 3-2 games we got a whole bunch of. As Ricky Botalico is going to wind up getting a save. Final line score coming up. Holy cow. Game of the year candidate. Absolutely. For the Cardinals, 14 runs, 21 hits, no errors. For the Brewers, 12 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Kent Bottenfield, who's going to wind up with the win. Mike Myers will take the loss. Ricky Botalico has to come in and get the save, and he got it. What a heck of a game tonight for the Cardinals and the Brewers. And it would have been, I don't know what I would have done if Burnitz had hit the home run and tied this game up. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Those are the games I'm expecting for 1999, not those 3-2 scores. We're not going to see many of those. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Cardinals will beat the Brewers 14-12 tonight. Wow. Let's see how the rest of the majors go. April 19th, Tampa Bay at Boston. Devil Rays 243, that is 3. Red Sox 1044, that is 6, a win for the Bo Sox. Twins at the Royals. Twins 533, that is 3. Royals 1464, that is 10, a win for KC. Philadelphia at the D-backs. Phillies 651, that's 5. Diamondbacks 1363, that's 9, a win for them. Montreal at the Rockies. Expos 942, that's 5. Rockies 1424, and that's 4. That'll be a win for the Expos. Braves and the Dodgers. Braves 1835, that is 6. Dodgers 251, and that's 4. Win for the Bravos. Pirates and the Padres. Pirates 2014, that's 4. Padres 925, that's 3. A win for the Raise the Jolly Roger. Marlins and the Giants. Marlins 725, that is 3. Giants 1461, that's 9. G-men get the win. On to April 20th, Seattle at the White Sox. Mariners 1156, that's 8. White Sox 1724, and that's 5. That'll be a win for the M's. Oakland at Cleveland. Athletics 962, 8 runs. Indians 1326, 4 runs. Win for the A's. Boston at Detroit. Red Sox 1134, that's 5. Tigers minus 331, that's 1. That'll be a win for the Bo Sox. Minnesota at Kansas City. Twins 1525, that's 5. Royals 1762, and that's 10. That'll be a win for KC. Rangers and the Yankees. Rangers 746, and that is 5. Yankees 1231, and that's 4. Barely, but that's a win for the Rangers. Baltimore at Tampa Bay. Orioles 1756, and that's 9. Devil Rays 841, that's 5. Another win for the O's. Anaheim at Toronto. Angels 922, that is 3. Blue Jays 1065, that is 10. A win for the Jays. Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Phillies 226, 2 runs. Diamondbacks 2761, that's 12. They'll get that win. Astros and the Cubs. Astros 936, that is 5. Lima time on the mound, by the way. Cubs 334, and that is 3. A win for the Astros. Mets and the Reds. Can my Mets get a win? The Bulldog on the mound, Hershiser. Mets 655, that is 6. Reds 725, and that is 3. And my Mets get a happy recap. Atlanta and the Dodgers. Braves 1124, that's 4. Dodgers 132, that is 2. It's a win for the Braves. Cardinals and the Brewers. Cardinals 1112, that is 1. Brewers 14-54, and that is 8. Brew Crew will win this game. Pittsburgh and the Padres. Pirates 9-51, and that is 6. Padres 5-63, that is 7. The Friars will get the win. Marlins and the G-Men. Fish 8-45, and that's 5. Giants 14-33, and that is also 5. And they're going to extras. Marlins roll an 8. Marlins roll a 5, plus 1 is 6. Giants roll a 1, plus 0, and that will be a win for the Fish. We go to April 21st, Seattle and the White Sox. Mariners 15-21, that is 4. White Sox 6-52, and that's 5, a win for the Chi Sox. Oakland at Cleveland. Athletics 16-15, and it's 3. Indians 14-32, that's 5, a win for the Tribe. Boston at Detroit. Red Sox 10-62, 8 runs. Tigers 8-36, 4 runs. Both Sox with the win. Minnesota at Kansas City. Twins 7-26, 3 runs. Royals 6-55, and that is 6 runs. Royals win. Texas and the Yankees. Rangers 10-46, that is 6. Yankees 10-43, and that is 5. And the Rangers will beat the Yanks. Baltimore and Tampa Bay. Orioles 13-22, 4 runs. Devil Rays 4-66, 9 runs. The Devil Rays get a win. Anaheim at Toronto. We have these two tomorrow night. Angels 666, that's 10. Blue Jays 753, 6 runs, and the Angels will get the win. Phillies at Arizona. Phillies 844, 5 runs. Diamondbacks 753, and that is 6 runs, a win for the D-backs. Astros and the Cubs. Astros 1365, that is 11. Cubs 442, that's 4, a win for the Cubs. Mets and the Reds. Mets 736, and that's 4. Reds 746, that's 5. That game will belong to the Reds. Braves and the Dodgers. Braves 545, that's 5. Dodgers 10-12, that's 1. Another win for the Braves. Cardinals and the Brewers. Cardinals 11-12, that's 1. Brewers 834, and that is 4. The Brewers get destroyed tonight, but they win the next 2. Pirates and the Padres. Pirates 542, and that's 4. Padres 555, and that's 6. Win for the Friars. Marlins and the Giants. Marlins 533, that's 3. Giants 1331, and that is 5, and that's a win for the G-Men. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we will be at the Sky Dome for April 22nd as the Anaheim Angels take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Tim Belcher will be going for the Angels, and Pat Henkin will be going for the Blue Jays. Should be a good matchup at the Sky Dome tomorrow night. Angels and Jays, be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. I think this game deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The St. Louis Cardinals put up 11 runs on 11 hits in the 6th inning, but they barely escape in this game, 14-12 over the Brewers. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.